everyone, Jackie here. Just wanted to do a quick flip through of my vintage Paris junk journal that I've recently made. I'm quite loving this. I've used a Reader's Digest hardback book, which I've gutted and then put in fresh signatures. I used craft text for the first time, which was super easy sewing in the signatures, so that was a great find. Yeah, so let's get started. So this is the cover. Just used some music paper. The flower here is handmade. I've used Tim Holtz's Tattered Flowers dye with a little bit of cheesecloth in there, and of course there's glitter. It's a ribbon closure through an eyelet, and this is a very special part. This is a keyring that was given to me by one of the people I work with just 2 weeks ago, it would have been. He got back from his big European trip and brought this beautiful little Eiffel Tower keyring back for me. So that was a perfect addition. I'm really quite tickled with that. Anyway, let's get started. So I'll open it up. It's got 3 signatures. I've used 7 pages for the first and the third signature, and it was getting a bit chunky, so I cut down the middle signature, and I'll show you that when we get there. A lot of the images in here from Google, so I looked up vintage Paris photos and printed out a whole bunch of them. This is from the Graphic Fairy. Anyway, let's get going. So this is the first page, bit of lace and stamping. Here's some of, so a pocket here, and I've just stamped a few things. Here's one of those images, so I've printed that out, inked it up, and made it look like an old photo. Postcard stamp that I have. Another one, isn't this beautiful? Little tuck spot there, just checking that I'm still in frame. This is Tsunami Rose, I think. No, I don't think it is. Anyway, I can't quite remember where I got that from, but I fussy cut that. So more Tim Holtz stamping, and from the Graphic Fairy. This little tag, I don't know if you guys will recognize this. This is one of the labels off the seam binding that we get from Enchanted Crafts here in Australia. So that's very special, I think. This is an envelope which you just pull out, and there's some little spots in there. Little tab. This one is the middle page of the signature. Now I've got a doily there, another photo that I downloaded. So I've tried to make this a tuck spot, but I have issues with things staying in there. So if anyone's got some hints on that, I'd greatly appreciate it. They just seem to slide out. Anyway, that's a paper clip that I made using some seam binding and some cute little flowers. Middle page of the signature. And again, you know, using this as a tuck spot for my photo, they just don't want to stay in there. So, I don't know. Any input would be much appreciated. Some ledger paper. I've got a little glassine bag here with a card, a little belly band. Another tuck spot with a journaling card. Again, some more tuck spots. I think I got that off Etsy. I don't know, I can't remember who put those together. This is just some stamping with some lace and some stitching. Some more tags. Now I got these tags from Enchanted Crafting as well, so I've just you know, put a few bibs and bobs on there. This is just a receipt from Tsunami Rose, and I've printed that on tea-dyed paper. A little booklet that I've made using tea-dye paper and that's a double pocket. So now we're into the second signature, and this is the short one. So I've got a doily to start with, and then just a page. We've got some stamping there, some music paper. Paper bag. Unfortunately, I have forgotten to put something in there, but we'll get that done. Another bit of ledger paper. And this here is a map of vintage Paris. Now I've printed that on a heavier grade paper, and I've made that into like a pocket folder. So, and I've got some more tags in there that I've embellished, and that's the middle of the second signature, and then just pages. The other side of the bag, that one has something in it. And now we're on to the third signature. Again, another photo made to look like, oh, and I've even stamped on the back there to make it a proper postcard. So a pocket on that page, followed by another pocket. We've got some more photos from Pinterest, just some stamping. Another tag, and this is a little pocket that I've made, and just some blank tags in there, good for journaling. Some pretty little flower, a belly band using I love doing this crepe paper. I think it looks really nice with a little bit of glitter on it. Another Arc de Triomphe, and a journaling card. Another one of those flower, fussy cut flower things. A glassine bag now, and this tag did also come from Enchanted Crafting. I hope I'm saying that right. And this is the middle of the last signature. The other side of the glassine bag with another tag. Some more tags. Another photo. This one's of the Moulin Rouge. That would have been a place to go back in, you know, in the Impressionist era, I reckon. I think that's from Tsunami Rose. Just another pocket, a tag, and a paper clip. That's the other side of that pocket. Some music paper. And the last page, and then the seam binding closure. So that is my vintage Paris junk journal. I hope you like. Thank you.